welcome to Traveling with Diamonds. Hi, hope you're doing good. My name is Barry, and this is a WIP in chat. WIP stands for Work in Progress. We're going to do a very middle section today. Hopefully you can see it okay. I'm struggling with lighting like I normally do. Hopefully the glare is not too bad on this section. Let's see. Welcome to my 44 subscribers. I'm so excited about that. 44 subscribers. Yay! It's going up slowly. I don't have any plans to, I just find the people who like me. And thank you for liking me. I enjoy making these videos, so I do. That's just how this goes. I'm not trying to get to a certain subscriber number or anything like that. I'm just glad that there are some people out there who enjoy my content. So, yeah, we're working on trimming the tree some more because it's my Jingle Drills entry, and I've been picking up my diamond painting pace this week for sure. But I just hadn't been diamond painting as much as I normally do, due to probably the surgery and just recovery from that. And, yeah, so oh, dang it. I'm trying to get the cover minder in here. Come here, cover minder. Because you're cute. Okay. I don't know if you can see that little cover minder there, but he's cute. The cover minder is from the Diamond Art Club Advent Calendar. So spoiler, if you didn't know what was in it, one of the days is, I opened all the days. One of the days is cover minders. And this is one of the cover minders that comes in there. If you can see it, it's a little Christmas jacket or sweater or something. And then I'm using my typical green here Muni Made tray and a green pen that I don't know where it came from, but it's working pretty well for this kit. And yeah, so this is my major WIP that I've been concentrating on. I do have other WIPs. I do have other WIPs. My car's trying to tell me something, sorry. We'll deal with that after. I do have other WIPs, but I haven't touched them this week. I think the goal has been to, throwing drills. The goal has been to work on this one, get some of this finished, and then maybe, now that we're picking up the pace with our diamond painting, we can add back in the other WIPs or, get them done after I get this one done. But we're getting so close to Christmas. I think it was 2 weeks from yesterday. It's Friday when I'm filming this, but you'll see it posted on a Saturday. But I think we're 2 weeks from Christmas. So, that's a lot. That's not a lot of time. It's been a whirlwind with the surgery recovery, but I'm almost at 6 weeks, which is good. But let's continue before I jump subjects a lot. I'll tell you about my other WIPs. I haven't touched them since last week, I don't think. So this WIP has 19 and a half sections left. My Home from Christmas WIP has 13 sections left. My Summer Mystery from Jaded Gem Shop and the Crafters in Summer Mystery has 18 sections left. My Sleeping Cat from Make Market has 22 sections left, and I have 6 Orloa mini animals, which I'm not in any rush to finish those. They're absolutely adorable. I want to savor them. They're great for travel. I probably will travel again in the New Year for work, so that's a good one to take when I travel for work. So we'll keep that in mind. The other ones I would love to finish by the end of the year, but I'm beginning to think that that's a pipe dream. I just don't think there's enough time. It takes me about an hour and a half to do a 10 by 10 section. And I haven't added up how many sections those are, but I don't think I could do it quick enough. Let's see, 33 plus 18 is 51, 73. So I have about 73 sections left, so that's, I did add it up pretty quickly, and that's, I may have done the math wrong, but that's 73 sections that I would love to finish before the end of the year at an hour and a half each. That's 109 hours. 109 hours. That's a lot of hours. I don't know, that's a lot of hours. That's a lot of hours to get done in like 3 weeks. Because I have a full-time job and Christmas is in there and I'm going to visit my dad, which I'll take a diamond painting with me because I'm driving. I can take this one. I can take, one of my bigger ones. And I'll diamond paint a little bit in the mornings. Just because I'm an early riser. But, but yeah, 109 hours left. That's not doable. I think the 19 and a half sections so that's like 30 hours. I think that's doable before the end of the year. So I think I'll finish this one for the, to enter for the grand prize. I mean, I don't expect to win, but it's still fun to enter. So I think I'll finish this one, and then I may take I'll take the WIPs into January. I have a lot of plans for things I wanted to kit up in January, but yeah, we'll have to we'll see. I mean, I'm taking off the 24th and the 26th. I get off the 25th. I'm taking off the 24th and the 26th. So I'll have some time off. My weekends aren't crazy busy. My nights aren't crazy busy. I'm not a crazy busy person. And some of that is that stuff got stuff, oh gosh, I don't know where the edge of my thing is, I guess. Come here, drill. Go where you're supposed to. I think you can go right there. Where's the edge? Where's the edge of this? What was I talking about? My WIPs, yeah. So I think I'll finish this kit. I don't think I'll finish a second kit, but you never know. I could have some whirlwind days where I diamond paint for 8 hours. I've done that before. I don't think I'll set up a challenge or anything like that, but I could get I got some books to listen to, so I could get into diamond painting for a few hours on the weekends. I don't know if my head comes into the screen. I'm hoping you're seeing this section. I think you are. I got my camera set up a little funny because this is the middle. This is like the exact middle of the painting. So it's a little more awkward to do those sections in the middle. A little more awkward. But so I have had a little bit of trouble still purchasing kits. I purchased the advent calendar because it like went on sale and they had 25% off, so I didn't spend that much on the advent calendar. And I went ahead and opened everything because I had pretty much seen the spoilers of it being opened. And I like some of the stuff. Like I like the cover minders. I like the washi tape. And if you don't want to know what's in there, I'm so sorry. But I think it's pretty public knowledge what's in there. The kits are cute enough that I would keep them. And I don't think I'll do anything with the drills that came in there. What else came in there? I think like some of the sets, like I may destash some of the little sets. Like there's a coaster set, there's a window cling set, there's a mini dazzles that's, what is it? It's like food, and there's a Sparkle Pal that's like a gnome Santa. I may destash some of that. We'll see. And then there's like garland that says Happy Holidays. So that's pretty much everything that's in the kit, I think. And then I bought two D-stash kits, two kits from a D-stash that were just priced really well. And it was the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend, which is the cat diamond painting, which I've had before in my stash and D-stash for some reason. So I'm glad to get that back. And then Kitty Cats by Jeremiah Kettner. I think it's just a really cute painting, and I like the colors. So I got those and shipped and everything, both kits. It was like right at $100, I think. So it was a pretty good price. And both of those are out of stock on Diamond Art Club's website. So hopefully she ships them today. You know, shipping's crazy right now because of the holidays. Like, I have stuff that's getting here really fast, and I have stuff that seems to be taking forever. So I don't know. I don't know. I think the... You know, you always put away the color and then you find... I think some of it is the way I have the lighting set up. There's a glare. You're probably seeing a glare too. There's quite a glare on the canvas. So I didn't see... So I have to look at them at an angle. Are there any more of these? Yeah, there's one up there. Lots of green. At least I like green. You see, I got my nails done today. They are green. Sparkly green. For Christmas. It's the first time I got my nails done since the surgery. So that was exciting. I say a lot, and I apologize for it. I wish I didn't. But yeah, I got my nails done today. I also had a gal date with one of the girls from my Real Roots meetup series people. I'll tell you a little bit about Real Roots. Is a program for women to meet women, like for friendship. And how it works is there's like a meet and greet, and that costs like $25, and there's guided conversation in the meet and greet. Like, you purposely talk about certain stuff and get a little vulnerable, and it helps you get to know somebody faster, and then you decide if you want to continue into the series with the Real Roots. And there's like six like events where you have like different, and then you have different topics to talk about and stuff. So like you decide you want to go in the series, and then you pay for the series, and the series costs like $250 maybe, and it helps pay for some of your drinks and appetizers at each of these events that you go to. Each of these, what do they call them? I don't remember what they call the actual like weekly things, but so we had one Wednesday night. So our group went forward. I've tried this before in May, and the group, there wasn't enough people to continue the that wanted to continue, because you have to have like 6 people want to continue for the group to go. But there's, you know, so there's 6 people in our group, and this group is made up of women in their 40s, and it's a good group of women. They, you know, there's just something about they have you fill out these questionnaires and things, and it makes it easier to find like, and I think they try to pair people who have similar like interests and stuff like that. But you know, we have a shared experience being in our 40s and being women. So we had our meet and greet last Wednesday, and that was cool because, you know, you got to know people a little bit and decide if, you know, you want to continue with these people. And then Wednesday night we had our first series what are they called? Series, I don't know, our first dinner thing. And so we went to a local restaurant, and they had questions that you'd pair off one-on-one with everybody in the group, and you'd have a different question each time that you'd talk about. So they like give you the conversations, like, and sometimes the conversations obviously drift to whatever else, but like they give you the conversation starters. This is like making friends for introverts, I think, like, because I'm such an introvert. But it was good. It's good to get to know the women. I'm very pleased with the women in my group. And then they pair you off for the week. You have a gal date, and so then you meet up with one of the girls in the group, like on your own, and do whatever you want to do. And one person's in charge of planning, and so that we had a lunch today, me and one of the girls, and you know, like, we had a lot to talk about. We have a lot in common. We have similar interests. We have you know, we could talk about our pets. We have similarities just being women. You know, there's stark differences too, but I think you need friends who are different than you. You know, like, I think you know, at first, like, oh gosh, what just happened? Oh my gosh, I think I just ripped off a bunch of drills from, I've never had that happen before. Huh. I need to fix this. Let me try to fix this. Sorry, mid thing, and you know, you can't see what I'm talking about, but a whole bunch of drills came off I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure. I think it was how I was resting my hand on them, maybe? Maybe I should... I'm gonna have to recenter. Let's see, I'm gonna have to bring you this way and try to work like that so that I don't rip drills off. Well, I was talking about real roots. Yeah, so I had a lunch with one of the girls, and like I said, we had plenty to talk. We could talk for hours, which is, you know, what you're looking for in a friend. You know, there's a stark difference between us, but I don't think that matters. Like, it didn't seem to matter. You know, at a first glance, my pettiness maybe is the word. You know, I would be like, oh, we don't have anything in common because of, where is that? I think it's right there. We don't have anything in common just because of some situational, you know, differences, but, you know, life differences. But, you know, we chatted and I enjoyed talking to her. You know, maybe I'm making a friend. Like, and that's the whole point. And this Wednesday, we're going to Dave & Buster's. And I have never been to a Dave & Buster's, but the way it's explained to me is it's like Chuck E. Cheese for adults. So what I worry about with that is that it's like loud and flashing lights and stuff like that. But I don't think it's as loud and in your face and sensory overload as Chuck E. Cheese. Not like I've been in a Chuck E. Cheese in a while, but I've been in, like, with my nephews, I've been in like arcades, and they're loud, and they the lighting and stuff, it just not pleasant to me. So I'm hoping that the Dave & Buster's is fun. Even, you know, though I'm a little worried about the yeah, so I hope the Dave & Buster's is fun, but we'll have I'm trying to remember what the theme was. Like, for the last Wednesday night, we did the one-on-one questions, and then we, during dinner, had kind of a group conversation with questions. And it was about, like, friendship and what you look for in friends and things like that. And then so I forget what next week is. And then we take a break for 2 weeks because it's Christmas and New Year's. And then we come back in January, and we have one every week in January. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad I'm putting myself out there to try to make friends. Because it's hard. It's hard to make friends when you're in your 40s. And, you know, I moved to this city, and then, you know, everything's kind of, you know, we went home from work, and COVID happened. You know, so I think I can say that on YouTube. But it did. And, you know, you were, for a little while, you know, you were scared to meet people. Kind of. And you know, obviously that time has passed, and it's still scary to meet people for me. I don't know why it's scary. I don't think, I think it's just insecurity with myself, maybe. But you're gonna find your people, right? Like, you're gonna find the people that like you for you, and like, you know, who you are and what you know, like, and you're gonna find people you like. Like, that's just how it works in the world. So just gotta put myself out there and give it a try. So I like this Real Roots. I think it's a neat way to kind of force, you know, like when, you know how you make friends so easily when you're doing those, like, when you go to college and you're doing those, like, get to know your dorm, you know, or get to know the boys' dorm, you know, like you do all those, you know, like in those activities that kind of calls for kind of instant bonding with people, instant friendship, you know, like you end up, you have this very shared experience, and then you know, embarrass yourself in front of each other, basically. Like, there's that, and then you make friends so fast. Like, it was so easy to make friends when I went to college. Like, so easy, because you're thrown into that situation. And I think Real Roots is trying to throw you into one of those situations where it's really easy to make friends. So I commend the people who came up with it, because it's a pretty good idea. Babbling, I feel like, on that. So yeah, my lunch went well. And I was glad to finally get my nails done. I had my nails taken off for surgery because, I don't know, there's just some, like, my surgeon didn't require it, but our anesthesiologist didn't, like, they didn't explicitly say that you couldn't have your nails on, but I didn't want nails in case something went wrong and they needed to see the blood flow in my fingers or whatever. So I read too much about surgery and stuff like that. So I took my nails off because some surgeons require it. So I thought it was a good idea. And you need to give your nails a break anyway. Well, I get dip the powder on my nails. I think it's a little healthier for your nails than the gel, but I don't know. It may not be. Don't quote me on that. It's not. It still leaves your nails pretty brittle and thin when they take it off. And it takes a while for your nail to grow back. Like, my nails were growing pretty fast because my nails grow pretty fast, but they were still pretty thin. So, you know, I wanted nails for the holidays. I like having nails. I like getting them done. So I got tips put on. Hi, kitty. I didn't see you come up. Hi, Wally. Hi. Yeah. I didn't see you come up. Where do you come from? You're sitting on my notepad that tells me what to say. I have a little notepad that I jot down topics to talk about in the WIP and chat. And Wally is sitting on it. Where was I? Oh, I don't even know. Oh, I was getting my nails done. Yeah, I like getting them done. And I got tips put on because I had lost like the tips of 2 of my natural nails had come off. Or 3 of my natural nails had come off. And so I wanted some length to my nails. So there's a lot of this color in this section. So I got that done. That was fun. And I think the guy did a really good job. And I like the sparkly green, and it matches the painting that I'm working on. And that's fun when it matches the painting you're working on. The diamond painting. But my plans for the weekend, diamond painting, I will probably watch or at least watch part of the Army-Navy game, football game, tomorrow. Go Army beat Navy. And I mostly say that because I have more Army contracts than I do Navy contracts. So go Army beat Navy. I don't know who's supposed to win or anything like that. I have not been following Army or Navy football teams this year. But that is the football that I could watch. Then what else am I going to do this weekend? I need to clean up. I need to wrap presents. I haven't done that yet. I wrap all my presents in reusable gift bags. So I need to pull out my reusable gift bags and wrap all the presents. Get them packed up for Christmas. Make sure I have everything. I've kind of just been stowing it away. And I know the cat has gotten into it. So making sure that it's all still there. There's bigger boxes that I remember getting of things. So I'm a little, I don't remember. Yeah, I need to get through all that. That's an important thing I need to do probably, is because if I'm going to have to order anything else, like, it's going to be hard to get it here by Christmas. You know, so hopefully I got everything I was supposed to. But it all came in, like, I ordered it all before surgery, and it all came in, like, the week I was out of it after surgery. So that's why it's all stowed away. And it's time to get it back out and figure out if I have everything. And then we're supposed to get some, like, ridiculously cold weather Sunday and Sunday night. But I may go see Zootopia 2. I like going to, like, the Sunday, the first showing, like the 11 a.m. or the noon showing on Sunday, because there's nobody there. Oh. No, that's right. Okay. So I may go see Zootopia 2. I went and saw Wicked for Good last Sunday, and I thought it was wonderful. I was, excited to see how they handled the storyline and what the new musical's like and stuff like that. But I thought it was done very well. I really, really enjoyed it. I thought they did a wonderful adaptation of that musical, which is not always the case when they try to adapt musicals to a movie. But I thought they did a great job with this one. And yeah, so Wicked for good, and then go see Zootopia 2 because I love Zootopia 1. And wrap presents, clean up, I said all that. Then Monday, I'm so anxious and ready for my Monday doctor's appointment because it'll be my 6-week appointment, which I think means that I will be released to lift things heavier than 10 pounds and go for long walks and exercise and yeah, I'm just hoping that that I get released to. I want to not wear the binder 24/7. Maybe wear something that's not a sports bra. I want to go bra shopping. I want to go clothes shopping. I know I'm still swelling, and it'll probably be a few more months before I really get to the size I'm going to be. But I am wanting to go do all those things. And I'm wanting to take a bath. I can't submerge my incisions in water. I've been able to shower and get them wet and stuff like that, but I can't. I can wash them, but I can't submerge them in water. So it's cold outside, and I like to take a warm bath when it's cold outside. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to Monday so much. I want that appointment. I'm hoping I'm released. I have one spot in my incision that is still healing. It's where 2 incisions meet, and it's where my incision spits sutures, and it's finally healing. It looks almost healed, and I'm just hoping that it kind of continues along its healing way this weekend, and that it's the skin is pretty healed over, at least scabbed over on Monday. Oh, I hope. I won't be released to do everything. Some stuff you have to wait 3 months. But I'll be released to do there's silly things I want to do. Like I want to move my walking pad. I want to move my craft table. It's just been up for, like, I usually put my craft table away, but it's just been up for, 6 weeks. And, I want to be able to put it away. I want to be able to move my ottoman. My ottoman is pretty heavy and it's got a weighted blanket in it. And it's just been in one place for 3 weeks. And I want to go for walks when it's nice outside. Like it's been in the 50s and sunny. Like that's prime walking weather. So I really, really, really want to get out and walk and get back to my personal trainer. I'm going to hopefully get cleared to do that. I'm going to start back in January. Is my plan right now. Just because the holidays, we might as well wait until they're over to get started. It'll work better with the billing too. And then hopefully they still have my time slot. I'm hoping my time slot's still there. I think it will be because it was the 5:30 time slot, which I think is the first one of the day. So, fingers crossed. I'm just hoping, I'm hoping I get cleared. I'm looking forward to it. I'm itching to move more. I'm itching to not wear the binder quite as often. I think they're going to make me wear the binder 12 hours a day instead of 24, but I'll take it. I mean, I understand you need the binder and it helps with the swelling and stuff like that, but yeah, so I have kind of a busy week next week. I am going back to the office on Wednesday. We're having a sweaters and sweets event for Christmas. So I'm going to bring some store-bought cookies. Yeah. And I should get my Mason hanger swag. I think it's being picked up from Lexington this weekend. So I'm excited to have new Mason and Hanger swag. That's a company I work for. They're pullovers, like cold weather pullovers. I have one pullover that's branded Mason and Hanger, but it is very thin. So I'm hoping to get another. I paid for these and I bought them I don't remember when, in November or something, or October. They just needed to get to me. So that's exciting. Going back to the office. I'll go, it's the holidays, so I'll go to the office Wednesday and Thursday of this week. I would have gone Tuesday, but I have 2 appointments. And so, I would barely be there. It's going to be easier to work from home, and I'll get more work done if I work from home those days because of my 2 appointments on Tuesday. So, but Wednesday I'll go back to the office. We have a new person who started back in November, who I haven't met in person. We've talked online, but I haven't met him in person. So that's exciting. Our little office gets a little bit bigger. There's only 8 of us now, maybe. 2 people are on indefinite medical work from home, kind of like I was for 6 weeks. So 2 people, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 of us that will come into the office. I don't know when the other 2 will come back to the office. But when all of us are there, it's 8 people. So it's nice, and we're all introverts. It's a very quiet office. When my boss came to visit, she was like, "This office is so quiet." She was so funny. But we don't have loud personalities or anything like that. So it's very, it's very, it's a pretty purple. There's a stray yellow drill in the purple. But yeah, I'm excited to meet the new person. You know, for all I know, he's an extrovert, and we'll have an extrovert in the office. But so that'll be good to kind of get back to my routine. Normally I work from the office Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So it'll be nice to get back to that routine. And I missed some of the star purples. Have to get the star purple back out. Yeah, so what else? The cats. Wally's sitting here listening to me do my WIP and chat. The cats are doing well. They are healthy. They I'm lucky. I'm glad they've remained healthy during this time, because I can't actually lift Wally. If I had to, I would have to get somebody to come and lift him for me. So I'm glad he stayed healthy and he hasn't had to go to the vet or anything like that during these 6 weeks. And oh, sorry, pause. I was trying to look at the drills there. This section's a little further away from me, so I have to lean way in. I don't know if you keep seeing my head or not. We'll see when I edit this, I guess. And then there's 2 colors. And I want to tell Diamond Art Club about this. I don't know if you can see this, but there's these 2 shades of blue that are very similar. And one is the hourglass symbol, and one is the, like, what I call the tent symbol. They are too similar for 2 shades of the same color. So there are times when I've mixed them up. And I haven't mixed up the drills. I've put the wrong drill on the wrong. I know I've done it. I know on this ornament I'm working on, I've put the wrong drill on the those symbols needed to be very different when you have 2 of the same color, because it is just too hard to distinguish which one goes where. Too hard. Diamond Art Club, too hard. Usually the symbols are different enough, you know, so if you have a similar symbol, they're different colors. But yeah, that did too many drills there. Here, you come here. Oops. Come here. You go there. Everybody else line up nicely. See, I think, I'm trying to, think these two are this color. I think these two are this color. I think this and this. And then I think the rest are tints. And then there might be hourglasses and the rest are tints. I don't know if you can see that better than I can. Maybe you can. I don't know. But hopefully I'm doing the right ones there. That one's hard. That's just hard. Hard. But I guess there is the benefit of the colors are very, very similar. I think if I get them slightly wrong, I don't think you'll be able to notice. Like they are a shade apart, maybe. But, like I don't think... You know, I don't think you'd notice that that it's one shade off. I got Carol the Bell stuck in my head. So, what I'm listening to and reading, I am still planning on finishing via audiobook, the third book of the ACOTAR series. It's called A Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm definitely planning on reading that. Maybe some this weekend, but I'm like halfway through or 60%. And that's what I read the first 60% in a Kindle. So I'm trying to listen to the last half. So we'll have to see how that goes. Then I've been watching Bridgerton. The Bridgerton's an interesting. So at first I was really turned off by Bridgerton. My parents liked it a lot, and I was turned off of it because they use modern music, orchestrated, modern music, like without the vocals in there, like balls and stuff, and it just made no sense to me. Like, we're in this period piece in the early 19th century and they're using modern music. Like, I don't know, that's a choice, and it's a choice I didn't necessarily agree with. So yeah, so I finally got to where I wanted to watch it, and I could watch it without being weirded out by the music. So I finally got to where I could watch it, and there's 3 seasons, and the 4th season is coming out. The 4th season is coming out in January, so I thought I'd... And of course, Jonathan Bailey was in Wicked, and that's what made me think of Bridgerton, and I was like, well, I'm going to rewatch Bridgerton. So I'm rewatching Bridgerton to try to remember what happened so that I'll be ready when the new season comes out. And I have continued to watch my Marvel movies. I only have a few left. Now I'm at Deadpool and Wolverine. So I may watch Deadpool and Wolverine this weekend. I have to kind of be in the mood for Deadpool. It's it's a kind of humor that, like, that I guess I have to be in the mood for. Something that was really funny that I watched, actually, that made me laugh out loud, which is unusual for me to laugh out loud, was, I don't know if you're familiar with Hank Green on the internet. He's a YouTuber. He's a science educator, basically, and then him and his brother, John Green, who's an author. They're both authors, I guess. They've both written novels. They have kind of a blog channel together, and I don't know. He's just a fairly well-known YouTuber in that sphere of science and education. And so Hank Green was diagnosed with cancer a few years ago, and he did a comedy special on, he did stand-up comedy. He did like an hour-long show, an hour-long set, I can't think of the name of it. But he a part of his contract was like a year later he was able to post it on his channel. So it finally posted on his channel his stand-up. It was called like Piss Out the Cancer or something like that. Oh my gosh, was it funny. Like, I find him very entertaining anyway. And his stand-up was good. Like, in a very different way. Like, I thought it was, I learned something. I can't remember what I learned, but I learned something, and I thought it was really, just interesting. The way he talks about cancer and the way he talked about what he learned as he went through cancer. And, yeah. So, it made me laugh out loud, and that is a rarity for me. For whatever reason, there's not a lot of stuff that makes me laugh out loud. Especially when I'm alone. And his comedy special did. So, check it out. Hank Green is his name. If you probably type into YouTube Hank Green comedy special or Piss Off Cancer, Piss Out Cancer, or something like that, you'll find it, I'm sure. So I watched that the other night. I did something weird. I got a TV for my bedroom. And I know that's not like a strange thing. There's a series of events as to why this happened. So, I would normally, if I wanted to watch something in bed, watch my iPad. And for a long time, because of my vision, I could take my contacts out, and if I had the screen right up against my face, I could watch stuff. I could read a Kindle if I had the without my contacts in. I could read a Kindle without the as long as the font was made a little bit bigger, I could read a Kindle. I was still nearsighted. And then I aged. And I'm 44. And so my eyes are doing different things now, and I can no longer do those things. I can no longer look at close-up stuff without without my contacts in. So I have, what are they called? Well, anyway, so I have to wear glasses. And I have transition lenses on the glasses, so that part of the lens you see far away, part of the lens you see up close. And one of my contacts is, so for my contact lenses, one of them is my up close and one is my far away. Like one eye is up close and one is far away. And your brain amazingly adapts to that because I don't notice it at all. So I have close up, like I need close up because your eyes age and the little muscles freeze and they can't focus in and out anymore the same way. And so instead of having like readers on top of my contacts, I have two different prescriptions, one for close up and one for far away. And then my glasses are transitions. And so I wear my glasses to read at night because I need something. And the technology's come a long way on the glasses so that I can actually get glasses that work out for me because I have really irregular astigmatism. And for a long time, they couldn't refract glasses to work for that. But now that I've aged, I think it's become easier. I think technology's advanced, plus I think just, I don't know, my eyes have become easier to correct because of their age. So I have glasses now. That I wore for a couple of days after surgery. So that's not normal, but I was sleeping a lot and stuff. I just kept my glasses on. I didn't put my contacts in after surgery. So my glasses work pretty well. I like them. So anyway, like I no longer had the ability to, I needed my glasses to watch on my iPad. My iPad is getting a little old. It's not like crazy old, but it's a little old. And I don't know, TVs were on sale. And so, for Black Friday. So, I bought a tiny 24-inch Roku TV for my bedroom. So now I have a TV in my bedroom. And I have not had a TV in my bedroom since, let's think. Did I have a TV in my bedroom? I think I had a TV in my bedroom in Albuquerque. I think I had a TV in my bedroom in Lexington for a little while, but I think I got rid of it. I don't know. Can't remember, but I haven't had a TV in my bedroom for quite a few years. So I have a TV in my bedroom now, so because I have to use my glasses. I don't know. That's not a good reason to have a TV in my bedroom, is because I have to use glasses to watch it. But anyway, TVs were on sale, and you can get TVs pretty cheap now. So I have a new TV in my bedroom, and so I can watch stuff all tucked into bed, which is kind of nice instead of falling asleep on the couch with the contacts in and everything. I can get ready for bed and still watch something, and so that's nice. And yeah, I have the one Marvel movie to watch. And what else? I guess we're getting to an hour here. Or we passed an hour. I'm just rambling. That's what I do in a WIP and chat, I guess, as I ramble on. Just chat your ear off. Hopefully you enjoy it. But if the next video that'll come out on Wednesday is probably gonna be So my mystery boxes that I bought on Cyber Monday have not shipped, some people's just showed up at their house. Mine have not showed up at my house. If one of those shows up, that'll be the Wednesday video, is me unboxing one of the Cyber Monday boxes. But if that doesn't show up, I think what I'm going to film today or tomorrow is my plans for 2026 for diamond painting. So that'll be the video that comes out. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, why don't you leave me a Christmas emoji? It can be anything Christmassy. And next week will be even closer to Christmas. But next week, when I talk to you in the WIP and chat, I may be released from some of my restrictions from surgery, and it'll be so exciting. So I will talk to you later. Be sure to like and subscribe, and see you next time. Bye.